Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about how Titan Workspace document management can simplify your file management, security, and compliances within SharePoint and Microsoft 365. Organizations love Microsoft 365, but struggle when it comes to managing documents and compliances. That's where Titan Workspace sits on top of your SharePoint and converts this into a highly simplified and highly intuitive user-friendly framework. SharePoint is powerful, but not business-ready out of the box. So IT teams end up customizing endlessly, and non-technical users find it overwhelming. Titan Workspace bridges that gap, delivering a complete, compliant DMS without the need for complex configurations or consulting projects. Think of Titan Workspace as a governance and an automation layer that SharePoint has been missing for years. It simplifies how your users organize, approve, and secure documents while reducing IT dependency. So let's talk about what Titan brings to the table in terms of benefits. So the first is it helps you to organize your files and reduce the file management chaos. Your files are scattered all over, like in OneDrive, SharePoint, team sites, Microsoft Teams channels, Outlook, project management sites, and so on. And Titan brings everything under one dashboard. Then our powerful workflow engine helps you to run your approvals on the document files with e-signatures. Titan has a built-in policies and SOP management and compliance framework that helps you to launch your policies and manage them easily. In case you have a use case where files are being shared externally and Microsoft is not so user-friendly in terms of external user management, Titan brings that enhancement inside Microsoft 365 by extending client portals for your external entities such as vendors, contractors, 1099 employees, or other workers. Other Titan creates a paperless office, highly secure. It is backed by Microsoft security. We inherit entire Microsoft compliance, security, and framework and simplify the whole user experience. Now let's jump to the actual demo. The first thing I'm going to show you is the unified dashboard that reduces your file management chaos. Through this dashboard, users are able to find all their files easily, regardless where they are, whether they're in OneDrive or in SharePoint or in Teams or in Outlook. Users are able to put metadata and version control of these files much easy. Then file sharing becomes super easy with Titan Workspace, and I'm going to show you that. Then Titan Framework inherits the best practices for Microsoft SharePoint governance, and that creates a very robust and scalable framework for managing files. We have customers where they have migrated all their files into Titan Workspace, and now these files are to the tune of about 15 million files Titan is managing under one tenant. Hey, let's see Titan Workspace document management in action now. The screen in front of you is the real user dashboard where user is going to find all their files and folders. Let me explain how Titan Workspace consolidates all your document sources into one single dashboard. So on my left side, you'll see you can set up your favorites. This is your OneDrive, which is my documents. You can bring everything in this dashboard. Then Titan works seamlessly with your Entra ID and picks up your documents as per the departmental allocations and sets up for each department, you get a document management zone. For example, in this video, you see that this is a sales department's document management repository. And within sales, you'll be able to set up multiple hierarchies like who has maximum rights and who can author the files, who can delete these files, who can manage all these files, and so on. So, and then in case you are running approvals on these files, so Titan Workspace has a built-in approval mechanism, a workflow builder, and approvals and signatures workflow. So all your signed documents you can find in this area as well, right? So in this dashboard, next we are going to show you how Titan brings different document repositories. This could be legacy SharePoint sites. You can create your own new libraries directly from here, or you can integrate your Microsoft Teams document files and channels inside this dashboard. For example, you could bring email files and actually file your important emails against a project or against a particular department. You can integrate it with the ERP invoices. You can integrate your, like this is one of my Teams channel, and I brought my Teams channel inside. So that way you can integrate your all scattered document sources through this functionality in the group documents. So next is project documents. In case you are using Microsoft project related sites or you have files in different projects, Titan also comes with built-in Microsoft framework for project management and the task management. So in case you are part of a project, all these projects will show on within this dashboard. And for example, this is one of your projects, so I can access these files without logging into my project management systems. So that's where Titan brings the value that it adds to your dashboard and with a single search. So next is a guest portal document. So this is what I spoke about, that you have external users with which you have shared these files. One of the pain is that, you know, in Microsoft, the files are being shared from OneDrive, sometimes from Teams, sometimes from different SharePoint sites. So you don't have a visibility that what has been shared. So Titan creates each external user as an entity and gives you a unified view that what exactly has been shared with these different external users, and you can monitor these files, and you can actually put different rights and different user permissions on these files a lot easier. So I'll quickly recap this dashboard. So as we see that this dashboard has allowed us to consolidate all our document sources, for example, OneDrive, departmental files, files shared with me or shared by me, all approval files I can find in this dashboard. I can bring different repositories and integrate into this dashboard. I can find all my project documents in this dashboard. And I can even find all my guest user documents, guest user wise, as a consolidated view within this dashboard. Now let's talk about what value does Titan bring in terms of when the files are brought inside the dashboard of Titan. What is it that the users are now able to do more? So we'll go a couple of things that are really exciting here and very user friendly. For example, the first is you pick up a file and you can use the document metadata. For example, you can put properties on the file easily. You can define organizational level properties for each file, different functions, and then you can categorize and subcategorize and all this stuff, right? So this is one of the easy way to index your file and to properly organize them. The second good feature that we have simplified is that sharing. For example, when you pick up this file and you want to share, so the user can create different groups. I can create my own sales group, marketing groups, or I can directly go and pick up the guest user entities and share with them. I can directly share it with project teams, or I can go to Entra users and directly share with them. Or there's one single file sometimes HR wants to share with everyone. So there's everyone functionality, and it goes by default to everyone, right? So this is ease of sharing. And then when you're sharing something, the user has multiple options. One is that full rights or read only or restricted rights, for example. So you'll see all these permissions for the recipients can be easily managed by the business user. And then I can put a validity date that, you know, this file I'm sharing with you, but this is going to be accessible to you only till end of let's say December. And if I want to notify you, need your acknowledgement, all these things we have simplified in this dashboard, right? The other thing that is important here is the way I can track these files, the way I can filter these files, right, through metadata, indexing, searching, and also it creates a single search for the entire. For example, we have put this advanced search, and through this advanced search, you can actually go and consolidate entire file systems into one single search as demonstrated. So here's how you can, this is something that we have put on top of Microsoft Advanced Search. So this UI allows you to either find a file, and now we're talking about all repositories. We're talking about OneDrive, we're talking about departmental files, project files, or I can pick and choose the destination and so forth. I can get the all the searches. So this demo showed us that how Titan helps to organize your files on cloud. In case you have network drives and a lot of dependency on network drives, Titan is one of the most optimized tool to migrate your network drives to a secure SharePoint environment. Titan creates all that native governance within Microsoft to help you to streamline your file management with utmost security and audits. Next, I'm going to demonstrate the document approvals that how you can pick a file and create your own workflows without dependency on your IT team. Titan leverages Power Automate at the backend to create these flows and these workflows automatically without writing a line of code. It comes with a built-in e-signatures, which can reduce your e-sign cost for your internal document approvals. And Titan offers a tracking, history, and complete audit trail of all the approvals and brings the transparency that has been lacking with the manual approval. Now I'm going to demonstrate document approvals. So this is my dashboard. So I'm in Sales DMS. So from Sales DMS, I have a file which I want to create a workflow and get that file approved. So this is the preview of my file, and then from here I go to send for approval, and let's say this is the purpose of my file is policy approval. This is my purpose, and then I have a Titan e-sign built in, which is free as part of subscription, and also this is integrated with Adobe in case you want to sign use Adobe e-sign. So now I'm going to create the entire workflow. So my first step is my manager's approval. My manager approval, and I put my manager's name here. So this is my manager's name, and then I submit. So see, this is the first step Power Automate has created around this document, and then I have another, I want to add another approver after this. This sequential, I'm doing it now. So let's say I'm CFO approval, and then I'm putting the name of the CFO, right? So this is the person, I'm going to put the name, and then I'm saying that this person he can edit and then approve. So I'm submitting it. So different conditions, I'm able to allow this workflow to have different conditions, but without writing a line of code. So here my workflow is all, I can add as many steps I want, and then I can submit. So now my workflow is ready. So now once I send it, I can go to my approval outbox, and I can find this document here, and I can also track the status that this has been initiated by me, but it is now kind of lying with my manager, and after that it'll go to approve. So let me now demonstrate that once I get this document for my signatures, how does Titan facilitate that? Now, once a document has been sent to me for approval, I get a notification, and I can go and find that file for approval in my approval inbox. I open this file, and this is an example I'm showing you that how I can approve it. So this is the file that has come to me for approval, and I can reject it, I can forward, revert. There are a lot of things that automatically facilitated through Power Automate. But I want to approve it. So this is here, I can write my name. So this is the manager, signature, or I can draw my signatures, right? And then I can approve it. So this is how the e-signatures work seamlessly. And these are free e-signatures built inside the Microsoft 365, right? So now I'll show you that once the document is fully executed, how the document really looks with e-signatures. So this is one of the approvals that has been completed. You see this green dot here. So if I open it, I can see that this has been initiated, and then head of procurement has approved, and then CEO has approved it as a sample. And I can see this file here. If I open this file, so I can see this was the original file. Now this has a digitally signed, approved, and approval history. Everything is, you have the approval history, time, date, stamp, and IP address, and everything captured here very nicely in terms, and this document gets converted into PDF and gets stored against the approval, right? Next, I'm going to demonstrate the client portals. This is how you can collaborate with external users. See, collaborating with clients, vendors, and contractors shouldn't mean compromising on security. So Titan's client portal allows external users to upload, review, and approve these documents securely without needing a Microsoft license, all while maintaining a full audit trails. So instead of just sharing a file, Titan allows you to extend a portal, and then the external user can log in into that portal and access these files highly secure. Now we are going to demonstrate how collaboration between internal users and external users work. I'm one of the internal users and I'm in my document management system. So I want to share this file with an external entity. So I just go here and I pick up the guest users, and I'll see all the list of guest companies that I'm authorized to share. So, and I select, let's say, one of them. This is a company I share. And here I say this particular file should go as a restricted access to them. And then I can go and I can share this file. So this file has been shared with an external user. So internally, there's a simplicity of picking up the right external user, and there's a lot of security put on top of that. So let me show you how this thing works for the external user and what is the experience for an external guest who's going to log in into their client portal with or without Microsoft ID. Now we will, I'm an external user, I'm one of the vendors, and I'm going to log in into my vendor portal, which is a client portal set up by Titan Workspace. So I don't have Microsoft ID, so I will probably log in with my Gmail account. So this is my Gmail account, and I am now entering into, so there's a multi-factor authentication implemented here. So by default, I'm going to inherit that, and I'm going to log in into using my code. So now I have logged in into my vendor portal. So this screen that you're seeing here is what exactly an external user is going to see. External user can just bookmark this URL, and through the life cycle of his dealing with the company, he can use this as a on his browser. So this page can be totally branded as per the customer's design. And now I'm entering into my document management zone. So this is now as a vendor, this is how I can access my files. This is my dashboard, and this dashboard on the left side can be configured. I can have less functionality extended to vendor. Now here the vendor can upload files. He can create new files. The files which are shared with him, which he cannot edit, delete, or modify, he has an access to those files as well. This is how he can access these files. Vendor can go ahead and sign your documents digitally, and he can track everything. Like this is a signature happened between internal user and external users. So there are a lot of use cases. Vendor can even access project files if he has rights. Vendor can be part of a group. that can be purposely built for file sharing, and later on he can be removed from that group. So there are a lot of ways that this can happen. Now Titan also has project management feature and the task management feature, and you can configure that way that I can assign tasks and I can assign projects to external user as well. So this is another example of another template that you can extend to the same vendor types. This has a totally different UI, maybe a different functionalities. Now this vendor is authorized to work on projects. He is assigned the tasks. He can update his task status, and he can even go and fill his timesheets as well. So this is how the power of collaboration is created between internal and external users. So here in this, I've logged into a different template as a guest. So this guest has projects assigned to him. This guest can work on tasks. So for more information about Titan Workspace, visit our website, or you can call us our sales reps in these territories. We'll be happy to give you a detailed demonstration and answer all your questions. Thank you.